Welcome back, everybody.
Dynamite intro. This is Lush. Truly tremendous. Honey, today we're playing shorts roulette.
Oh dear.
Going down the rabbit hole. We don't know what we're gonna get. This hasn't been curated. We're just letting algorithms pump it right into our face right now. You get to start. We're gonna use our Lush Life account because it's a very hodgepodge of what we've watched over the years. Out of this lineup, what are you selecting? I have a guess of what you're gonna choose because it looks like an Instagram video.
This?
Yeah, I knew it. Visiting my husband. This is gonna be relatable because this is.
Hi. What are you doing?
You're all black again.
I know. How are you?
I'm good. I didn't have.
Do you want to go home?
No, it seems overwhelming.
To go home?
It is overwhelming.
Do you want to get out?
No, that seems overwhelming.
Okay, this is not a good one.
Here's the deal. I thought this was gonna be like a joke.
It's very
and
much
it's
not.
like it's very much not. This apparently this dude has MS. No. Listen, when you play shorts roulette, you're not allowed to just skip through if you didn't like it.
I don't dislike it. It's just not what I was.
No, it's
I thought it
great.
was
I
gonna be
mean,
a
it's
meme.
got 100 billion views. Let's see. I mean, if it's an inspiring story, let's let it run.
Stay here with you for a second.
That seems overwhelming.
It says MS warrior, is multiple sclerosis,
Can you
probably.
see why?
I'm over.
That's mostly physically degenerative, right? Not cognitively.
Mostly, yeah.
Yeah.
At least initially.
Oh.
No, am I overwhelming you for real? Oh, okay.
Well, God bless this girl. I can only imagine the battle it is going through that with your partner.
She has a giant smile on her face.
She does. Making the best out of it, dude. Living life while living with a really difficult disease. God bless her and her husband. And at this point, we just scroll down, take what we get.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Go fight if you want to. You think I'm scared? I don't give a Let's go. Let's go. I thought we were going. Take a lunch break, bro. Take a lunch break.
Is this
Let's
the?
go.
Is this
When
like
are
a
we going?
lifting
Tyler's
convention?
just talking.
But if you don't want to be touched, then get the out of here.
Pretty sure the ones that talk like you guys are the ones who actually can't fight.
There's too much testosterone going around that room right now.
I think it's just testosterone.
It's exogenous testosterone.
Well, yeah, and some other stuff.
Yeah, probably a little bit of. I think it's a lifting convention. Maybe either powerlifting or it could just be like an actual lifting expo. There's nothing more cringe than like huge jacked up dudes that are like little bulldogs that have to like prove how tough they are. Real toughness moves in silence, okay? I'll say it.
Hey, did you know you're only 5 reds away from being a millionaire?
No thanks. I have a loving wife and kids, friends that support me.
You're lost.
Come on, just a little bit.
You know what? I'm good.
Oh,
I don't
that was
need
drugged
it.
and
You say
alcohol.
so.
Ashley. Oh, God.
Oh, jeez Louise. Oh, no.
God, it's so
I get
true,
it,
dude.
I get
Yeah.
it. Okay, so you can resist all the typical temptations of adulthood.
Gambling, drugs, alcohol.
drugs,
13-year-old
drinking.
Ashley online.
Protect your family.
Dude, it's so sad and so kind of, it's so true.
It's
too.
unfortunately
yeah,
true.
It's unbelievable. The level of degeneracy that happens.
Please don't do it.
sometimes.
Don't throw it all away for that. At least go gamble and try to win some money or something
yeah,
like that.
no, absolutely.
I don't
would-
actually want you to do that, but
You don't want me to gamble our money away
I have
either?
this much concern about you gambling our money away.
I don't have a lot of vices besides video games and eating after 2 a.m. That's pretty much it, dude. Let's do a test. Imagine the size of this ship. French ship Le Généraux. Now look at the flag. See, I'm going to love this because the flag was captured in 1800 by a British fleet. Yeah, absolutely massive. I am such a history nerd that the idea of this handmade ship, just the size of a fucking skyscraper. I mean, that's a little bit aggressive, obviously. We get some of those in Boston. A little Constitution, a little Mayflower poking around.
You want to tell the U.S. Constitution
I don't want to
story?
tell the U.S.
Come
Constitution
on.
story.
You would if I did it.
We were in
were
Boston
boating.
Harbor with one of our friends who was a boat. We were cruising along and I was kind of kidding around and there was this big ship looking like this in the harbor and I was like, oh, cool, look at that pirate ship. And my buddy Steven was like, dude, that's the USS Constitution. I was like, yeah, obviously.
You didn't know.
Yeah, born and raised here. Of course it is. It's not a pirate ship?
You thought it was like one of
Like
those
I
pirate
said.
ships that the kids go out on and they do little fun rides.
Like I said, history nerd. This is a squid, most dangerous thing. Oh, yeah, when the... God.
Wait, what?
It's a squib. It's a misfire and a gun. Very, very dangerous.
They know by the sound of it?
Oh, yeah. The professionals do. People that shoot thousands of rounds of firearms, you can hear
Because
that
then-
sound. It hasn't detonated yet, basically, the bullet, but it could be close or something. So he's going to like open the chamber.
Okay.
I don't know exactly. I'm not a firearms expert.
Sure.
But it can be very dangerous if the gun misfires, but it doesn't go off. I
Go
imagine
look at
just
it
let that
and-
sit for a while or something. Yeah, I don't know exactly. I'm sure my friends in Texas know. Golf mean.
Oh, is he using a putter?
The Texas wedge from way downtown, dude. That's like a 50-yard shot, dude.
You know
Keep
what?
going.
You got that hill. Take a ride.
Dude, I love this because this feed is, it's...
Come on.
Don't do it. Oh,
Why
come on,
Why
bro.
are we working? Aren't
Come
we
on.
supposed to be on a golf
I know, why am I
I mean,
not...
I'm literally dressed. I could be out there right
Why
now.
am I
It's
not
fine.
using my mallet putter from 60 yards? That's crazy. I love this because it's going to be a little blend of our interests, but also just random shit that YouTube parrots into our feed
Sorry, guys.
here.
We love golf.
The 4-minute parting of the Red Sea sequence took 10 animators 2 years to complete. This movie was actually kind of fire. I say this was back when I was like, 13 and still very heavily a Christian, and I loved this movie. Interesting tidbit. The one time I thought my friend...
No?
Why you go downward? Downward.
Please.
This side.
So were they just like going on an expedition and randomly a gorilla showed up? That
That's what I'm
gorilla
thinking.
can absolutely f you to pieces in seconds if it wanted to.
Shreds.
Gorillas are crazy, dude.
Clearly strong.
Yeah, they're like, get down, dude. Don't let him feel like the authority figure. Oh boy, I'd be shitting so many pants right there. Ness and Mike's picked up. Oh yeah, this was news. Well, we're gonna bleep that out. Remember, shorts roulette. We can't skip over anything if it's
can't?
controversial. Nope, sorry. The Red Sox player dropped a fucking F-word bomb, right? Which clearly unsavory today's climate, but unsurprising that word is still thrown around in locker rooms all over the country. And of course, you can't say it online, but you say it all the time in real life.
This is an explosive area of conversation and puts my life in danger. So I reserve the right not to answer a question.
Whoa. Puts your life in danger talking about portobello mushrooms?
Oh yeah.
He's looking at me silently.
I
I will
remember this.
respectfully move
Really?
on.
Thank you.
He's like a mushroomer.
Yeah, he's like a botanist or something. I don't know. I remember this is several months at least, maybe a year old. But I remember when this particular clip came out, this guy who might be wearing a hat made out of portobello mushrooms, actually.
For sure. For sure. He took
Definitely.
the cap off of a giant one and just popped it on his head. No problem.
Put some acrylic coating on it. And he's just wearing a mushroom on his head. Now that's a mushroom tip if I've ever seen it. Actually, kind of looks like a tip, doesn't it?
It does.
His head looks like a tip in that hat.
For sure.
But he was dead ass serious. I don't remember the context, but they just moved on. We're like, all right, whatever the big breaking portobello mushroom secret is,
He's
I guess
got some like
we'll stop. I'm not
deep, dark secret about
I
mushrooms?
wouldn't even be surprised. Some sort of CIA undercover operative about how portobello mushrooms are poisoning our children or something. I have no idea.
I'm feeling it's not the mushrooms that are poisoning people.
That's not good, dude. But let it get some traction, pal. Yeah. Brother.
All right, airbags didn't go off, so that's the best part.
Is it?
It actually is. Just keep riding. And it's raining out too, so like, dude, what are you doing? Ronnie. Kind of love that. Braun's a little bit of a prima donna, sorry to say. Sure, he's one of the goats. He's a little bit of a bitch, though.
How hard is money laundering? If you want to look at probably the most sophisticated money launderer in history, he's currently a guest of the U.S. government, but wherever SBF is staying. He was eventually caught. He was not caught for laundering tens of billions of dollars around. He wasn't even under suspicion for laundering tens of billions of dollars around. There's many other ways to launder money. You can do things like say I establish a shell corporation. I buy a piece of real estate in New York City, and then I rent that real estate out to people, and I collect a stream of rents from that to a totally legitimate person. This money is clean, and the money that I put into the system to buy this on behalf of the shell corporation, I'm just gonna wire it to a lawyer, and the lawyer's gonna answer any question from the bank with, I don't know where it came from. I don't have to tell you. I'm a lawyer. It's a real estate transaction. What do you want from me? In one sense, that's money laundering. If the original money was the proceeds of crime, in another sense, that's how every real estate transaction goes down at those scales. I think I would be really good at money laundering.
Dude just nailed it in 9 seconds.
He's
The dude
like, yeah, I got this.
He's like, how hard is it? The dude's like, hold on, let me think.
It's very easy.
Just summed it up in 20 seconds. He's like, you know what? I'd be sick
If
of
you're
that.
willing to take the risk.
That level of wealth, your entire life just becomes how to not give all your money to the government, basically, and how to save as much of it.
This is actual roulette. We are all over the place.
Oh, I
right now,
love it.
folks.
I'm kind of into it, though, yeah. When we go from money laundering to golf to
LeBron James.
to LeBron James, what's next? Police accidentally kill a legal snake worth $100K.
The boa's dead.
The what?
The boa. We pregnant boa. We messed up.
No. No. Oh my God, that guy's gonna fucking flip out. What is wrong with you guys? Who did it?
Hold on. We're shaking just like you are. Trust me.
Is there a way to maybe save the baby?
Can we save it?
Oh no, dude. This guy's gonna go bananas. Oh my God. Why?
It was a mistake. It was a mistake.
How? I reminded you 10 times!
Chris.
I'm sorry. It's like
This is a corner of the world that I never knew existed and never would have if it weren't for this moment right here in front of you all.
high-end snakes body cam video. Police what? Like they saw a snake and just pulled the gun out and demolished it. I don't know the context leading up to this, but
Or did they not take care of it properly? Because like it was in their possession.
We know.
Chris, oh my God, no, you don't understand what you guys just did.
It can get fixed.
You can't
The
fix
state's gonna fix it.
it. You can't
Relax.
fix it. What just happened.
the state's gonna fix it.
You can't fix it. You just killed something that wasn't illegal, and it had about $100,000 worth of babies.
I wonder if you have a case. If that was your snake, and you're like, "Yo, this snake," you got to be able to sue the state, right?
If this guy is legit and it was legal and they...
Yeah, he sounds like some sort of snake middleman. He was holding this for some client, or like a client. That's what he's talking about. He's gonna kill me, right? Like
Money laundering middleman.
I don't know. This
snake
is just
middleman.
so interesting. This is something I would never think
This
of.
is another way
in a
to
million
launder
years.
money, maybe.
Ooh, you can definitely launder some money through high-end snakes.
Yep. Like who's really looking where that money came from?
That's what I'm saying. Who's really assigning value to how expensive these snakes really are? Oh, that snake's worth $200K right there. Yeah.
The black market.
Where'd that money come from? Doesn't matter.
So I noticed your lawn was kind of getting long. Yeah. I was gonna see if I could mow it.
I love
and
this
edge it,
guy.
and I'll do it all for free.
This guy comes up in my shorts all day.
No, I do it completely free. Like no money, nothing.
It's like my nephew. We should do this.
That's cool then, because I've been out of town for like the past week, so.
I clamp the sidewalks, the curbs.
Wait.
I make it look better than
You've
it's
seen him?
ever looked.
Oh yeah, SB mowing shorts. He just goes around like neighborhoods that are a little overgrown or just people, and he just offers to do it for free so he can make cool videos, satisfying videos, which we'll see in a second. I
Hey
believe.
everyone,
Here we
this
go.
is Spencer with
time
SB
lapses it.
Mowing, and I found the worst sidewalk and curb
Brilliant
that I
marketer.
have ever seen. You literally couldn't even see the concrete underneath. I spent all day removing
yeah, like, this is not a
my
quick
truck
project. This is
before
just
and after dropping
No,
off to
huge.
be
A trim.
composted. It turned out to be just over 2,000 pounds. Now the home looks so much better for the owner, and the
2,000
neighbors
pounds
can
of
enjoy
waste.
the sidewalks again, along with better drainage for the whole area. So if you haven't done so yet, be sure to mow right over that follow button for me. Is this the best way to
sidewalk was
support this
gone,
work that I do?
completely gone.
And if you want to see
It's
the
crazy.
awesome before and after pictures with the full transformation, go click the link on my profile.
So this is like the male equivalent of watching a cleaning video.
Yeah. I could watch that dude time lapse clean up like that all day
I mean,
long.
it was oddly satisfying
on-
to me too. It's,
Yeah.
it's definitely like, you know, when people have like the really messy neck beardness and then they go through and clean it and it's spotless after and perfectly organized. I'm like, I enjoy it very much.
Pressure washing,
Ooh, yeah.
mowing, yard landscaping, very kind of same tier for me. I could just sit there with my hand down my pants in a cold one and watch hours of it screaming down. I'm glad that came up.
And as long as you don't ruin your life over a
I mean-
13-year-old online female, then
that one really stuck in your head, huh?
that is so messed up because it is just so true.
I know. We saw it recently with Dr. Disrespect. Granted,
And-
maybe not to that caliber, but just a grown ass man talking inappropriately to a young teenager. Like, what the f is going through your
My
head?
question is, how often are their spouses completely blindsided?
Almost every time, probably. That is the scary thing.
That is.
It's very easy to live a double life because of the internet, basically. This is true with adults as much as it is for kids. And I've talked about this as you're raising kids in the online world, where it's like very easy for them to fall into these communities where they're looking for identity and they find something that's, you know, I want to go fishing, camping. I need to get as much exposure to like real life outside of the online as possible, which will be good for me and him. It feels like every other day there's like some hunter going on. And
I
they're
don't like
catching some
surprises.
dude.
I'm just going to tell you right now.
Are you actually worried about me? Jesus Christ.
No, but it's just how often are people blindsided? And it's like, I didn't see this coming from a mile away.
Right, oh, Leon was such a great guy. Like, you could never see it. And
Exactly.
yeah, exactly. No, I'd like to think I had enough moral fibers instilled in my foundation growing up that allows me to avoid those things. I'm not saying I'm perfect by any means, but I have a good head on my shoulders.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
No way, bro. Jesus.
Hey,
he came by us doing like 160.
Oh,
Idiot, bro. He's dead. Dead, dude.
Holy
Dumbass.
You're yelling. Okay, but
I mean, these are just a bunch of blue-collar dudes running around. They
I
listen.
know, but
when
I get
when
how
you see a
stupid
dude
people
go by
are. It's
you at
infuriating.
when you see him go by at 160, like you have a level of disdain for that behavior, and then even seeing that they probably lost their life, you're just mad at the carelessness, really.
Sure.
More than anything, you know, it is just a senseless waste of life. That's crazy. Shorts roulette. We cannot skip videos, no matter how dire they are.
I mean, that was insane, though.
So he must have hit that truck. Like, he's going 180, the truck's going 70 probably. guy slides under it, and then the truck's driving with him under it the whole time until coming to a stop. What in the world, dude?
Like, there's no reality where that person's alive,
No,
right?
no, absolutely not. Not even
There.
close.
All right, guys. Well, I just found a slave tag. You can see it's in the clump of dirt.
Slave?
And I'm just gonna pop it. I'm not gonna clean it. I'm just gonna
200-year-old
kind of take off the
plantation.
back. I probably really shouldn't be doing it out here, but I think that, yeah, there we go.
Oh, dude.
Look at that.
Oh,
that's what a genuine slave tag looks like, fresh out of the soil. I mean, you can see the green patina on there. It was about 1.5 feet deep, and
I have no idea
well,
what that is, but
it's a pretty nice little tag. There's the hole right there. Charleston's up on top. I mean, let's just see what it is. Probably a servant. Mechanic.
Dude,
Mechanic.
it's a mechanic
It's a
tag.
LaFar mechanic. That's about a $10,000 tag.
Dude.
Dude.
piece of history there.
Gosh. Yeah.
I'm happy.
Wow. What did it say? 1882? Did that say something like that? It's madness, dude. Little piece of history.
See what I mean by a test shot? You pick like an
I
intersection.
met this guy at a range day.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Dead center. So you know.
Grandpa Gaming. He's the nicest guy. I shot his rifle, actually. He brought his own sniper rifle, and he let me shoot it.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Yeah, he's really nice. He did the On Sub podcast that same week.
Dot is 400 meters away.
He's
Now,
an
that one over
ex,
there
he's
should
an
be
old,
right
I believe,
about
Navy sniper. Maybe? I think he was Navy.
So you just got to remember, anywhere on that roof is just below the 2 mark. See? All you have to do is know the distance between where you're shooting and the mill dot, and you'll most likely be on target.
So that's someone who actually understands the numbers on a reticle like that based on fall off. Like in my entire life gaming, I'm just guessing. Like,
course,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm like, all right, that's really long. Let me shoot a little above him to try to hit him. This dude's just hitting it with the actual precise. It's all right, 400 meters. I'd love it. I get such a kick out of that. The one time I actually shot really long range sniper rifles, the first time I was in Texas in 2018, I hit like 900 meters. It was a pretty long shot, but it was fun. And I had a guy spotting for me, one of my buddies, and they'll like tell you based on the distance, in the wind, in the caliber of bullet and stuff, like you have to shoot at a certain, like if the target's here, you got to shoot up here and like line up these things.
Okay.
And you shoot it, like you take a breath, you're super silent because you got to be super precise. Breathe out, pull the trigger, boom, and then it like time goes by and then you're cling. Yeah, it's the most satisfying sound of hitting metal. That was fun.
Did you do pretty good?
I did, yeah, I hit it. I shot okay with the help of a spotter. If I was doing it myself, I would have no idea what was going on, but it was cool. I reserved it.
A Tesla Semi back in 2017. There it is, Chase Barber, Tesla Semi. I literally booked it at the unveiling. They had a little button you could click to reserve it while they were doing the presentation.
Yeah, just like everyone reserved a Tesla Cybertruck that was supposed to ship in 2022 as well.
My reservation number there was 25. I saw all the advantages for a logging truck. You're going uphill empty, you're coming downhill loaded, you have crazy amounts of torque. I signed up. I wanted to see what it could do. But after about 5 years of waiting, I got tired. I said, give me my money and my deposit back. I'm going to start my own company. That's why we called it Edison Motors, stealing Tesla's idea. As far as I know, those semi-trucks still aren't being delivered in Canada, which means not only did I build one, but 2 electric semi-trucks before the Tesla Semi was being sold retail to Canada. But now here's the fun part. I reserved a...
Dude's like, all right, they're not going to make it fast enough. Let me just make my own electric freight truck.
I'll do it myself.
Cybertruck 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Our electric pickup axles have just arrived. The truck they're going in is right there. I haven't canceled my order for the Cybertruck because I want to see, is Tesla going to get me the Cybertruck I reserved 5 years ago, or am I going to build my own pickup truck kit first?
I mean, they're obviously available in the U.S. now, but I'm curious how bad the back order is too, because like I know some people that have them, but I feel like, well, maybe not. Maybe they've delivered on everyone that wanted them.
I mean, I don't know if they were for sale or what, but I saw them at the dealership.
They had them out there?
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know if they were ones that people have brought in to be serviced or whatever.
Yeah, probably. Exploring the deepest part of Lake Tahoe.
Ready, everyone? There we go.
Let's go. Petley drops the missile-shaped device overboard and lets it fall to the bottom.
So it's going to be going down this fast for a while.
Here the lake is more than a quarter.
Do you remember the name of the fear of deep water that you can't see the bottom of?
Mm-hmm.
Even just the idea of this,
It's
being able
there.
to see what's down there, just gives me the willies.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I'm thinking. No. It's one of those things that could pop into my head at like 4 o'clock tonight when I'm not thinking of it. Good. Do you know it, or are you just quizzing me?
Thalassophobia.
Whole way down, the image getting darker blue as the sunlight disappears. It is so deep, it takes more than 4 minutes to travel to the bottom.
Wow.
What we see when the camera gets to the end of the line may not look all that impressive.
Oh.
The muddy bed of Lake Tahoe. But it's still an achievement. This is one of the deepest points of the lake ever seen by humans. Other submersibles and scuba divers have brought back underwater video and pictures from shallower points. The University of Northern Illinois tried to examine the fault line at the bottom of the lake 3 years ago, but never made it because of technical problems. Researchers and historians we talked to believe Petley is the first to record video from the lake's deepest level.
With the technology we have now, it can't be that hard to get video from down there, unless there's just no incentive for people. But like, that's what I mean. It's not like ocean exploration, but I guess if that's your thing. How deep is it? If it takes something 4.5 minutes, compared to like the ocean, it's probably nothing, right? 1,600 feet. So
Pretty freaking deep.
that's still only like a quarter of a mile, or a little more.
I don't know how many feet are in a mile. Are you shitting me?
5,280. Kidding? You don't know that?
Why the hell would I know that?
It's close to 5,280. It is 5,280.
Why would I know that? And why do you know that?
I haven't needed to know that in a
Why?
while. Yeah. I'd like to know from you guys, like, is it normal to know how many feet are in a mile? I feel like it is. Like 12 inches in a foot, 5,280 feet in a mile. That's like not that far different.
Yeah, you know, we think about that all the time.
Yeah, you wouldn't, but like as a man who's a bit of a cartographer and an adventurer and someone who used to play football and was worried about, well, how many feet in it?
I don't know.
How many yards is a
metric?
football field?
Okay.
Yeah, you know that one. But how many feet in a yard?
That I was gonna say, don't go from like
You don't know.
U.S. to metric to I can't do that.
No, you don't know.
Wait, how many feet are in a yard?
Yeah, Jesus Christ,
Hang
please.
on. I have no idea.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, we got her. Oh man. I was gonna let you go with not knowing how many feet were in a mile, but
Feet in a yard?
a yardstick, a football field is 100 yards, which is 300 feet.
Yeah.
3 feet in a yard. We just need the star. Boo-doo-doo-doo. The more you know. I don't think I can go on after that. That's just, there's no better way to end the video.
Than making your wife feel dumb?
No, it's not about making you feel dumb. It's about educating people watching.
Can't wait to get all this for that.
There's definitely a ton of people watching that didn't know there was 3 feet in a yard.
Why do I need to know about yards? If it's not on the football field and they're in increments of 10.
You don't.
And then the whole field.
That's the beauty of being a lovely, beautiful wife to a capable man, because you don't need to worry about things like units of measurement. Who cares about all that nonsense? Okay.
How many degrees do you need to cook a turkey to for it to be safe for consumption?
Precisely 165. I got him. Let's fucking go, dude. Come on, you don't think I know my meat temperatures? Like, I'm not cooking turkeys, but I'm a steak guy. So I got steaks.
I thought I was gonna have them real quick.
Man,
I was like, ooh, cooking.
You were like, I got his so good right now. Oh, roasted her 2 times in a row. Let's go.
All right, I'll come up with a nurse question.
Try again, Mrs. Lush. Maybe next video. Oh man, good ending. Way to go. At least it was. I had a good time. Well, thank you guys for watching YouTube Shorts Roulette. We went down the rabbit hole. We survived. This is Lush to Dawn. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.